Archaeologists believe we've been brewing beer or something similar for around 6,000 years. Enough time then to grow into a huge global business. According to market research provider Euromonitor International, volume sales of all types of beer peaked in 2014 at a staggering 196 billion litres per year. That's about 45 pints for every person on the planet. But is the fizz going out of beer? Over the last 2 years, the market has contracted by around 2%, but at the same time, the value of that beer continues to grow. So, what's going on?
It's quite an interesting market at the moment, quite a difficult market. We're seeing that people are starting to drink less alcohol, so we're seeing the decline in beer volumes. However, the bright spot for the market is that people are starting to drink better and be prepared to pay more for better quality.
Paying more for better quality has been labelled premiumisation, and for the big global players, that could be an issue.
A big direction for premiumisation is this interest in craft. So wanting something that really tastes quite distinctive, that no one else has perhaps tasted, that makes you quite unique and your experience quite unique. Craft brands are seen as small, batch, they're seen as independent, and therefore the antithesis of these global multinational brewers. And what we're seeing with the millennial generation is they trust local and smaller brands more than big brands. So there's a real conundrum there for big global brewers. What they're already starting doing is buying up some of these smaller craft breweries and not really shouting about it to the consumer, and trying to scale up some of these craft brewers, but also trying not to get too involved, trying to keep their independence so that you know, what consumers like about them is retained.
Premium often equates to strong, highly alcoholic beers, up to 10% in strength, but tastes are changing.
What we're seeing is a much more health-orientated consumer. So this really is elevating the need for permissible indulgence. So what we're seeing is that consumers are looking for more sessionable beers, so beers that are either lower in ABV or don't have any alcohol at all. That's better for the calorie content, it's better for your health.
All these market changes are having an impact on the structure of the beer business, with huge M&A activity around the globe, and expect more in the future.
I think we're definitely going to see more consolidation. I think as people drink less beer around the world, it puts more pressure on margins, so it's better to have scalability. I think it's a real threat to the other major global beer producers that AB InBev is now so much the dominant #1 brewer in the world. So I would definitely expect to see consolidation. I would even expect to see consolidation amongst craft brewers, because a lot of craft brewers have been very successful, but they've kind of hit the limit. They're a big local player, but how do they get to the next step?
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video from CNBC International. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.